Going on, folks? It's the 95 North Falcons Talk Show. We're a little bit under an hour away from kickoff. Monday Night Football, Falcons versus Jets. Week 2 of the preseason. See what we can build on in this game. I know for me, I would definitely like to see what the secondary can tighten up. Last week there was a lot of misassignments, blown coverages. It wasn't really, great play from them, but this being week 2, hopefully some of those things they've had all week to practice, they can correct. Also, the much anticipated debut of Troy Anderson, our second round pick. Hopefully he plays tonight. He was sidelined last week because of a hamstring injury. So hopefully this week, he can showcase those talents. Guy coming out of Montana, highly regarded. Kind of a do-it-all type of guy. Play quarterback, running back, linebacker. Guy did it all, man. Guy did it all. So it's going to be real exciting to see how Dean Pease deploys him and our defense. See what, if he uses it predominantly as an edge rusher or he sticks him in the middle. So that's going to be great to see. Also, I'm going to be focusing on the offensive line and seeing, if there is any separation in play between Drew Dahlman and Matt Hennessy. Some things were left to be desired last week. Neither one of the plays, in my opinion, really, played better than the other. So it's going to be a real interesting battle. This being week 2, some of the starters are going to play probably a little bit, deeper in the game. It's almost like a dress rehearsal, seeing now that we only played 3 weeks and then no more fourth preseason game, so we just jump right into the regular season after next week. So yeah, definitely the center position I'm going to be looking at just to see, again, like I mentioned, who's going to be playing, who has the edge in this game between Drew Dahlman and Matt Hennessy. Also, the left guard position, Wilkerson is manning it down right now. Let's see if he can, just capitalize and continue playing as well as he did last week. I'm still interested to see what Jalen Mayfield has to offer. It's only his second year, but, just reports and just by seeing, he's still underwhelming. That's why he's relegated now to, second string duties. Elijah Wilkinson came in and, kind of really supplanted him and took over that left guard position. So it's going to be nice to see, what more Elijah Wilkinson can offer on the O-line. Of course, we're going to continue to look at the wide receiver position. Drake London's probably not going to play tonight or for the rest of the preseason due to last week's minor injury. So I know the Falcons are going to be cautious with him and hold him back and just have him ready to roll week 1 against New Orleans. But I'm interested to see guys like Zacchaeus, Jared Bernhardt, another kid that, was making waves this week in joint practices with the New York Jets. So I'm excited to see him. Rookie running back Tyler Algier, see what he can contribute, to see what he can add to the Falcons' performance last week, which we finished rushing with 168 yards rushing, which, man, that's a number we haven't seen in a long time. So definitely want to see what Tyler Algier can what he can show and bring to the table this week. I don't know if Ryan Edwards is playing. He's another guy that has been, a little dinged up in preseason, in training camp. I believe he dinged up his shoulder or something like that. So, we'll see what tonight brings. But let's see what, who else steps up. Cordero Hodge had a nice showing last week. Geronimo Allison had, he showed a little bit, but he did have some drops and stuff like that. So hopefully, he can redeem himself and just, put a good show out there to make his worth and earn a 53 spot. So we'll see what he brings. The quarterback play always critical. Mariota, not sure if he's going to play tonight. I'm anticipating him play, but if he does, less running, more throwing. Definitely want to see what Mariota has to offer throwing wise. So I really want to see how he gets at it. Hopefully he settles down. Goes through his progressions instead of just looking at his first progression and taking off. So definitely want to see what what different style and play Mariota is gonna, take on this week against the Jets, or tonight against the Jets. Desmond Ridder, really exciting, game-winning touchdown last week to Bernhardt in the end zone, of course. So that was probably the highlight of the game. He did have a nice showing last week. We'd like to see that completion percentage raise up a little bit. He only finished with a 45 percent completion percentage, but a lot of that had to do with the drop passes with some of the receivers. One, like I just mentioned, Geronimo Allison. So hopefully, he can build off of that performance. Definitely the confidence is there with Desmond Ridder. He threw an interception in the game, but he wasn't even fazed by that, man. It was like, all right, I'm ready for the next play, and he just made it happen. He made it happen with his arm and with his legs. I just definitely excited to see what he can build off of his last week's performance. But those are some of the things I'm looking forward to tonight's game. If you guys can, just like and share this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Drop a comment. Let's talk about it. Let's see what the Falcons do tonight against the Jets. It's coming on shortly on ESPN. Start time is 8 o'clock. So I'll be tuning in, folks. Hope guys enjoy the game. And yeah, drop a comment. Let's debate, man. All right, man. Y'all have a good one. Peace.